when I first became a Christian, I lived in Chesterfield. I still live in Chesterfield, and I called it my West County bubble. And I was going to church every Sunday, and thought I had it all figured out. And then that fateful trip down to the Freedom School opened my eyes to the fact that there was a whole world that God was calling me to be part of, and to expand into what God calls you to do, and that is to love others and help others, not just the people on your street, not just the people in your church, but everybody. And it really was a life-changing event for me to start getting involved in Restore St. Louis.
What I've learned is that by building the relationships, they actually have more to offer me than I have to offer them. And that in that, I've made relationships with people that before that, I probably would not have given a second thought to, or thought we had anything in common.
Well, if I may be transparent, I was raised in a predominantly Black neighborhood. So, of course, people would say that, oh, Caucasians are mean, or Mexicans, they don't like us. And I don't have that outlook anymore. God doesn't see color. God doesn't see gender. He sees the love that we hold in our hearts. And for me to be loved by, all of Restore and some of those in the communities that I would avoid conversations with, it has opened up my mind to greater possibilities.
But just, I think, changing my perspective on, these St. Louis dudes, that seems so tough, but, just how deep they, they really are, and, how much they really think about. And there's so many kids like that at Harambee that just, the more you get to know them, you're just like, man, these dudes they're softies, and they got a lot, to share, and they're really cool dudes as well.
Well, it changes the way you look at things. You want tax money to go to North City to repair the streets. You want changes in the neighborhood. You want the schools to succeed. Not that I didn't want that before, but it becomes a greater reality. In the fact that is what God desires for us. He doesn't desire one group of people to have more than the other. He desires that we share. I have a car, that's his car, so how can I practically use that? I can bring the ladies to Joy Group. I could come down for work day. I can take someone to the doctor. So that resource is to be shared with the community.